What is up, everybody? I am Ant, and I'm joined by my co-host and friend
Carlos Kirby and Cool on the cool side.
on the cool side. Cool.
What just happened? What just happened? Are you there?
We're doing some ASMR. AS.
Oh, oh, God.
Well, this is not the video. I don't know why I'm doing I'm so tired. I'm so tired. My mind is on the brink. The work has just
I
been.
actually have an announcement for you guys. So
Ooh.
today marks the 2-year anniversary of Roman Reigns winning that Universal Championship. Woo!
Wait, can you repeat that really quick? Hang on, I'll tell you when to repeat it. Uh, go ahead.
Put like an applauding sound or something.
Maybe repeat it again, sir.
So today, August 30th, marks the 2-year anniversary of Roman Reigns as Universal Champion.
There you go. Well,
No, that was funny. I like that.
yeah, there you go, sir. Congrats, Roman Reigns. Even though I mean that
And Paul
those
and Paul
titles
Heyman too.
and Paul Heyman, those titles are in jeopardy though at Clash at the Castle. So
Oh, why you got shit on his parade?
I don't. I'm saying they're in
You're
jeopardy. It doesn't mean he's
shitting on
gonna
it. You can't
lose.
let him enjoy his day. He's probably partying it up right now.
Well, he's partying. I'm yawning.
I've acknowledged him since not day one because I couldn't stand him before. But like this new Roman Reigns, I've acknowledged you since he came back.
Acknowledge the tribal chief.
Not the smiley, happy Roman. No,
No,
the
not that.
rogue Roman Reigns.
Well, we are the real people at the Uncensored Pro Wrestling
Oh,
Podcast.
leave in your comments what was your favorite moment of his in the past 2 years.
Good thought there from Carlos. Yeah, let us know in the comments.
So
Wha-
I'm gonna give mine real quick.
Yes,
So
sir.
mine was the WrestleMania promo that he cut like the night when he WrestleMania 36 before he had the night two. The promo that he cut with when he was talking about Edge and Daniel Bryan. That's probably my favorite.
Okay. I can't think right now. Uh,
He's had a lot.
he's had a lot. He's had a lot, but I feel like last week on SmackDown was very well. Tonight on some of the episode of SmackDown we're recapping was pretty impressive. We're here to talk about WWE SmackDown from August 26th, 2022. They were live in the Detroit, Michigan,
He's
and
in
the D. And we start out with Happy Corbin taking on a Ricochet. And I was upset because this match was spoiled to me before, but I still watched the match. Harrison,
I want to add something over quick before you go over the match.
yeah.
Um, I like how they're having Ricochet using Air Jordan ones now instead of like boots.
Ricochet. Yeah, I noticed. I think Pat McAfee might have said something about his shoes.
No, I saw him right away. I was like, oh, because a lot of wrestlers do wear like shoes like that when they wrestle, but I'm surprised Ricochet's on that trend too.
One and only.
He needs his old theme song back. I swear.
Well, Ricochet starts with a standing drop kick and then a shooting star press, which gets a 2 count. And then Corbin military press slams Ricochet onto the announce table and tosses him into the guard railing. He being Happy Corbin rams Ricochet head first into the ring post. Ricochet lands a DDT and an enziguri. Corbin nails a deep six and gets a two. He nails a big boot, a body slam, and then another 2 count. Ricochet nails a super kick and then a shooting star press and he gets a 3 count for the win. Ricochet control after the match. Pat McAfee draws a circle over Happy Corbin's face and just totally trashes him. Michael Cole is cracking up, having fun at Happy Corbin's expense. This was actually a surprisingly good match. So, what did you think of it?
I enjoyed the match as well. Um, One thing, why he stopped doing the 630?
Who's that?
You know, he had that. Well, his other finisher was a 630. Now it's just a shooting star press, so he only like spins one time. But like his other finisher was like when he would like stand and he would do like the it was like 360, but they would call it a 630 where like he goes backwards.
Hmm.
That's his old finisher. I don't know why they changed that,
Changing it up. That's
but
okay.
I do enjoy that Ricochet's finally getting some wins around here.
I agree, sir.
But I feel like Baron Corbin, he's just like stuck. I mean, Happy Corbin, he's just stuck in the mud right now. He doesn't know like where he's going or like, and
He
like they call him Happy
too.
Corbin, but he comes out, he's not even happy anymore. Like what happened to like the nice suits that he would wear when he comes down to the ring? Now he just wears a plain T-shirt, and he's not even smiling all the time anymore. Like he did, like always joking around, laughing.
Yeah.
And but they call him Happy Corbin. You know?
Well, Happy Corbin shouldn't be happy because he keeps losing. Um,
Yeah.
we then see the Street Profits and Hit Row backstage. They meet for the first time, and Ford says, "We heard that you guys got the smoke," and he says, "We all have something in common." And they look down at their skin color, and they say, "We
No,
all
wait,
lost."
that they did?
Well, they both look. Yeah, we say we all have something in common. They look down at their arms, and then they look up
Oh
and
my
say,
God! Come
"We
on,
all love
stop!
money."
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, they did that.
No. Oh, I gotta watch that segment back. Let me get off here.
I
They
like.
really. Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. So I was so they were pushing that a little bit. So it's happy. I'm happy to see Street Profits and Hit Row making some kind of tag
That
team coalition. What was that?
that match between if they had a match before, that would be a banger.
Would be a fucking banger. Uh, we then get to see Drew McIntyre's journey back home to Scotland. It's a big promo. Happy to see Drew McIntyre from his humble beginnings to where he is now.
Like this is like the part one of it, and then like this was talking about like his down spiral, and
Mhm.
then like later on in the show they were talking about his like when he came back and like he was going up to the WWE Championship and all that.
Yes, sir. He was the chosen one until it all went down. You then see Karrion Kross and Scarlett. They leave a promo, and Kross says, "I am happy for your accomplishments, Drew, but soon I will put my arm across your neck and choke you out."
Where were they standing at in the arena? I feel like they were standing like in the stairs, right?
I
Or
feel like
like in
maybe
the
they're like some sort of like VIP like skybox or something, maybe. Like
yeah. It was very cool. I like that.
yeah. I like the way like it was sort of like freezing. Like I really like ooh, Scarlett. I like you. I do.
They're finally doing this right.
On me, I like you. I do. I really like
I'm
Scarlett.
telling you right now, Vince McMahon has to be like pissed off at home, like like pissed seeing everything that's going on.
Well, he should be because it's doing better than when he was there.
Yeah,
This match, I wasn't really. It's not really their fault. Something happened during it. It was a fatal four-way match for the second chance to enter for the semifinals for the women's tournament. I'm sorry, for the women's tag titles tournament later on in the night. We see Shotzi and Xia Li taking on Natalia and Sonya Deville, Tamina and Dana Brooke, and Nikki, Ash, and Doudrop. And the match was pretty quick because Nikki got hurt, it seems. And Sony, so basically, Dana suplexes Nikki onto everyone outside. And when that happens, Nikki immediately grabs her leg. And Sonya quickly tosses Nikki in the ring and nails a move and pins her quickly. Or no, she just throws Nikki in the ring and pins her. And so Sonya and Natalia get the victory, a quick one. But were you happy to see them come out of the fatal four way?
I have really nothing to say about this. I didn't really pay attention to this match. I just didn't really care.
Didn't give a fuck. Well, here's something that I gave a fuck about. The Brawling Brutes came out. And
Yeah, I like this segment. This was a good one. Yeah, this is a good one.
Shayna Baszler promo to kind of start us off. And Sheamus says, Cardiff, Wales, we will be starting fights and drinking pints. I will be the first ever Ultimate Grand Slam champion when I beat the crap out of. And then the Intercontinental champion Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser walk out. And Kaiser says, ladies and gentlemen. And then Sheamus says, "No one here knows what you're saying. My beef is with you, lad. You call yourself the ring general, but truth is you're looking at the true ring general. I've beaten them all. Nobody has had banger after banger than me. I see a lot of myself in you." He says, "Just like me, you love to go to war in this ring. You have something that I want, the Intercontinental title. And at Clash, I will drag that title off of your body and into the Red Dragon." Wow, that was intense from Sheamus. Gunther then replies, "You're a man to be respected, but you're nothing like me. To protect this title, I will teach you what hurting is. At Cardiff, the ring general will break you." And then Butch and Kaiser start to brawl on the ring. And Sheamus and Gunther stare at each other while their friends are fighting. And eventually they sort of just grab their friends and sort of pull them aside and kind of just sort of say, "We're good, relax." They hold them back. That was a bomb segment. What did you think of it?
Yeah, same here. I agree with 100%. Great segment. I like the way like they were just fighting, letting them fight while they stared each other down. Like
Yeah.
that's something like I haven't really seen before.
Yeah.
Something very different. The segments that they've been doing lately have been gotten way better since they've been since Triple H took charge.
Yeah.
But I can't wait, and I can't wait to see what happens next. On
Yeah.
SmackDown, I did they like announce a match or something? I feel like they did, like Butch versus Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah. They
They
did.
did,
We'll
right?
talk about that later, but go ahead. Yep, they did mention that. Go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
No, but yeah, no.
I think this is a little well, no, we won't do spoilers because I mean I don't want to give
Yeah,
anything away.
don't let's not do spoilers. But
Yeah.
it was free. It was they did pre-tape SmackDown for this upcoming Friday.
Um
Well,
yeah, so I'm excited. Um, you
was
know,
I not supposed to say that?
no, no, you're fine. No, I'm just saying I'm excited. I kind of got lost in translation there because I saw something I just saw something that didn't really have to it had to do with wrestling with not with this episode. But anyways, yeah, I'm excited for that match. That's probably one of the matches I'm most excited for because they're really going to tear the house down, especially with the fact that they're in Europe. They don't often get to be there, so to have that be their home base and where they're going to go at it, it's going to be crazy. I'm very excited for it. I'm going to just go over quickly the next segment, and then we'll talk about it when we come back. So Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky come out to kind of scout the competition for the match that's coming up next. But we see Sami Zayn backstage knocking on Roman Reigns' door, and the Usos come out. And Sami says, "I thought Roman wanted to talk to me after I saved him from the Claymore." And then Reigns, tells him to come in. And he says, "How are you?" He says, "You lost last week. Sometimes things happen so we can redeem ourselves." And Reigns says, "I appreciate what you did for me last week. That's something families should do." And Sammy says, "Well, you can count on me for anything." And Roman says, "I need Drew distracted." And Zayn says, "I'm a master strategist." He says, I will have a picnic and do a dance in his head. I got this. Let's do it as a unit." And Reigns is like, "No." He's like, "Do this on your own." He's like, "If I go, I'll be too much of a distraction to Drew." He says, "You have the opportunity to be a main event tonight." And we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I want to hear, Carlos, your thoughts on that segment. Reigns is just really trying to get in Sammy's head. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We are the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, and we are available wherever you can find podcasts. So that's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, wherever podcasts are streaming. Just search the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. We also are available on YouTube. Search the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. Subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay notified when new content is created. So let's talk a bit about this segment that we just saw here. Give me your thoughts on Sami Zayn being told by Reigns, like, do this on your own, kind of.
I'm enjoying the segments with the Bloodline, like with Sami Zayn. I feel like they're definitely like manipulating him kind of like messing with his mind. But I like it. I like the like little like sit downs like every week, like him talking to Roman and stuff. Like Roman's being too nice though.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
like it's kind of fishy.
Yeah. This I like the
But I
situation.
just couldn't get over the whole time Jay Uso wearing a crop top.
Oh yeah, I was laughing at that. I was like, what is happening here?
You saw that, right? Oh, like I couldn't. It's like I couldn't leave that out of my mind. Like he's like, and he did it on Raw too. Oh fuck, whatever. No, never mind. But he was wearing a crop top. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, what
Like
I
I
love
was like, is that like
is
was that like a wardrobe malfunction or what the hell happened there? But yeah, it looks like he did it on purpose. So
I love that you noticed the crop top that Jey Uso was wearing. I'm really
yeah, he's trying to be Kofi. He's
ooh,
Kofi usually does that. But then I remember thinking about a couple years ago the rap battle when they made fun of it. Like he said like crop tops and like muffin top and this that I don't know. Like when they had that rap battle on SmackDown. So I guess like this is something like towards that. I don't know. But I found it weird though. That was just it.
yeah,
Like a part of the bloodline wearing a crop top. No.
it was interesting to see. Jay is doing his own thing, kind of,
Yeah.
especially with the storyline. Um, it's a strange situation because I like that they're doing this whole Sami Zayn storyline where he's being shit on by Roman, kinda, but it's just a little weird because Jay is just being an asshole and Jimmy is being nice. And I get he's trying, not everyone's gonna like you. Um, but it's a little weird that he's part of the bloodline, but he's not really honestly a part of the bloodline. But I do like the way they're going, and I can't wait to see Sammy eventually stand up for himself a little bit. But we are now at our semifinals match for the women's tag team title tournament. We have Raquel Rodriguez and Aliyah taking on Natalia and Sonya Deville. Bailey joins commentary for this match. The match starts with Aliyah nailing a Des press off the apron, and Natalia nails a Michinoku driver to Aliyah outside. Raquel nails a fallaway slam to Sonya and gets a two. Sonya nails a big kick to Raquel and gets a two. Raquel nails a corkscrew elbow drop and then nails a Tijuana bomb to Sonya and gets a three. So Raquel and Aliyah are moving on to the finals to take on Dakota Kai and Io Sky on Raw, which we'll be dropping a recap soon. Were you happy? Was this the right team to move on?
Yeah, for sure. I think the most thing I had to talk about was the commentary from Bailey.
Yeah.
Her and Michael Cole going at it always never gets old.
I love Bailey. I love how Bailey. One of the funniest comments was that I loved from Bailey was when Aaliyah was pretty much out the entire match. And he goes, "Oh, here comes Aaliyah, of course, to celebrate." Like after being, it was true. Like she was out the entire match, and she
But
comes out like,
her
"What?"
and Michael Cole were like going at it the whole time.
Yeah, yep.
Michael Cole like being sarcastic. Oh, nice to see you, Bailey. And then Pat McAfee like, what's with all the tension here?
Yeah, it was
He was instigating the whole time too.
it's a fun situation with them. We then see the Maximum Male Models having a photo shoot, and there's a big truck, and it looks like Hit Row. They're playing music in it, and Maxine says, "I have an idea," and they walk off. We'll get back to that in a moment. We then go to the New Day. They're in the ring. Xavier Woods is in a wheelchair, and Kofi has the mic. And Woods says, "We made fun of the Viking Raiders, but we underestimated them." Kingston says, "We've gotten our asses kicked." And Woods says, "We have to face the harsh reality we saw at the Viking funeral." And then the Viking Raiders come out, and I think it's Ivar. He says, "The one thing we despise is weakness. You're like a wounded animal. The best thing for us to do is to put you down." However, Xavier Woods was pretending to be in a wheelchair. He stands up and he hands Kofi a kendo stick. He has a kendo stick, and they just annihilate the Raiders with kendo stick shots. So the Raiders leave the ring, and then Woods tosses his wheelchair at the Viking Raiders. What did you think of New Day getting that advantage of the Raiders pretty much screwing them over, making them, humiliating them a little bit.
They had that coming. I don't think it's like the segment was like I don't know. For me, like the New Day's kind of dry now. Like it's not they're not as like I think they might be just missing Big E. But it's just I don't know. Like I don't really care for the New Day anymore as much as I did before. It's like
Yeah,
kind of stale already. I don't know. But they're
I
like they're like missing something. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Yeah.
yeah, there's
I like the Raiders though, like how they changed characters so well, and like now they're like the vicious Viking Raiders, and like the stuff they do are like they're savages.
yeah, it's
I remember you told me the same thing that you kind of felt like the race kind of stale already after.
yeah, I agree, and that's why I'm kind of like being quiet with this whole thing because I do agree. I think they are very stale. Um,
It's I don't know, maybe they like need to bring back like the funnier segments, New Day. I don't know, but yeah, I remember when they first started, they were like, hilarious. Like really everything that they did, like you gotta keep your eyes on the screen, like the funny segments that they would do, the Bootios, the freaking time machine segment that they did that one time, all that like good stuff. And now it's more like I don't know what they're missing, but they're definitely missing something.
yeah, they're kind of getting stale. I agree. I'm just feeling like because they've been doing this for so long, there hasn't really been any um extraness to their character. It's just been the same thing
And then like
back
the
and
whole like
forth.
the King of the Ring thing, I don't even want to talk about anymore. They only had him like wear for like maybe 2 3 months, and they took it away from him. And usually, aren't you supposed to be like king for like a whole year? I don't know. Like King Corbin had that fucking crown forever. Like
Yeah, they
and then
sort of just dropped it.
I feel like Xavier Woods should have kept that character, like something special just for him, like just him on his own doing solo things. King Woods, doing he even changed his freaking theme song just for that. Like I don't get it.
I will say, and this doesn't have to necessarily do I don't know if this happens exactly after. I'm just gonna mention it now because I don't know in what part of the show this happened. We do see that the Maximum Male Models decided to write on the trailer Hit Row sucks. However, you find out that it's not Hit Row's trailer, it's the Street Profits trailer. So they're not gonna be too happy about that. But we then see Sami Zayn backstage. We get a promo from him. And Jay says, "Don't ever disrespect me to my family. Handle your business." They basically tell him, "Stop complaining. Go out there and fight." And we're at our main event. We do find out next week. There's a conversation. You mentioned it earlier, Carlos. The 2 year reign of Roman Reigns, celebrating his 2 year as Universal Champion. We get Ronda's final judgment. Karrion Kross will debut. Hit Row will take on the Maximum Male Models. We'll see Butch taking on Ludwig Kaiser and a Viking rules match, the Viking Raiders versus the New Day. All of this Friday on SmackDown. Excited for that. Let's talk about our main event. Drew McIntyre taking on Sami Zayn. Drew starts off slamming Sami's spine first into the apron. Drew with rights in the corner nails a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Drew then hits a Glasgow kiss and a belly belly throw and a neck breaker. The Usos run out and Sami hits a blue thunder bomb, which gets a 2. Drew nails a huge chop. Sami rolls up Drew and gets true and gets a 2. It gets a true. Damn. What the fuck am I saying, man? And the end comes when Drew nails a Claymore to Sami and he gets 3 count. However, the action afterwards was intense. Right after the match, Roman Reigns attacks Drew, and Drew sends Roman shoulder first into the ring post. However, the Usos attack. Roman nails a spear, and the Usos grab chairs and pretty much I wrote annihilate him with many chair shots. They send Roman over the announce table and the bloodline, or I'm sorry, they send Drew over the announce table and they toss him into the guard railing. Sami nails a haluva kick. Usos run the steel steps into Drew's chest.
Couple times.
Yeah, many times. Usos then grab Drew and bring him into the ring. And Roman says, "Understand me. The top of the mountain is mine, and you won't have it until I'm done with it." And then he applies guillotine. And then Roman pretty much sets up a chair right under Drew's neck, and he pretty much just sits on Drew, and he well, with his titles, and Roman says this whole business runs off of me. So Roman
Like
Reigns,
he begged someone to take a spot.
yeah, yeah. We definitely saw that, but Roman Reigns is definitely he came to play, huh?
He's on top of the game. Yeah, the travel chief.
He's
Where's
ready.
Where's Paul Heyman though? Is he like injured really that bad? When's he gonna come back?
I
He,
guess so.
hopefully soon. I mean, maybe by Carter he should be back. I don't know. He's like, do you think that there might be something like a little more to this or?
No, I think they might be using him to write stuff, maybe he should, taking a little break. Uh, I don't know. I don't think there's really much to it. But what I
Because
do know,
well, I would like to see some interaction with Paul and Sami Zayn as well. See what goes on with that.
yeah, I mean, we never know. We don't know what's going to happen. SmackDown is always crazy and chaotic. So, what was your best moment of the night from this episode of SmackDown before we wrap up?
I enjoyed the Karrion Kross promo.
Yeah, that was cool. I liked I liked the ending, seeing Roman Reigns just destroy Drew McIntyre. It made Roman look invincible, and it made Drew like, I would want to get revenge if I was Drew. It made it believable. Well, we have a crazy week coming ahead of us. We have No Holds Bar dropping soon. We have our Monday Night Raw recap, our next Friday Night SmackDown, our next week recap, and then we have Clash at the Castle this Saturday live on Peacock or the WWE Network if you're outside of the States. And it's special start time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, because it's over in Wales is where they are performing. And we have our predictions I'll be dropping for that as well. So, Carlos, we got a lot of stuff, man. And I'm excited that you're along for the ride. So, thank you everyone
Exciting,
for go ahead, man.
exciting time for wrestling fans.
It is, man. It's been really, really good. But thank you guys for tuning in. We are gonna say goodbye for now. Stay safe. We hope you enjoyed SmackDown, and we will see you with our Monday Night Raw recap. See you soon. Bye.